What's going on, baseball fans? How you doing? Happy Friday night. Tonight, I'm going to be drafting my fantasy baseball team for ESPN. Let's get to it. What's going on, baseball fans? How you doing tonight? Hello. Welcome. I'm going to be drafting my fantasy team tonight. We're actually running a little late. I have already made my first pick. I apologize. So we did not get to see the first pick live, but I'm going to get everything caught up here. This was a bit of a wacky night trying to get into a draft. So anyway, I'll get you guys caught up here in a second. We got 16 people in here right now. I'm not expecting a big one. Here we go. My pick is about to come up, so we're just going to get right to it. Here is my pick. Alrighty, so my first pick, I went with Ronald Acuna Jr. That was my first overall pick. Again, apologies, that was not live. It was just wacky just being able to join a league because all of them kept filling up, so I had to join one really quick. So, all right. Here we go. I got to get my mind right. So, Ronald Acuna Jr. was my first pick. So, as of right now, I got Bryce Harper, Manny Machado, Yu Darvish, Xander Bogaerts. I mean, we got a lot of guys here. So, the way I'm looking at it right now, I got Ronald Acuna Jr. I mean, this guy to me, he's going to give you everything. He's going to give you power. He's going to give you stolen bases. He's going to give you RBIs. Ronald Acuna Jr., one of the best players in the game. To me, that was a no-brainer picking him at number one. So, I'm kind of looking here right now, and I'm looking, honestly, when I'm in the early rounds, I'm looking at best available guys. I'm going Bryce Harper right here. To me, this is a guy who's going to give you a little bit of everything as well. Maybe not so much with the stolen bases, but Bryce Harper, to me, he's going to give you home runs. He's going to give you RBIs. To me, this outfield right now, in my opinion, it's already looking pretty stacked just with these two guys. So that to me, kind of a no-brainer going with Harper. Maybe I could have gone with a Trevor Bauer. But you know what? I'm okay with kind of staying away from some starting pitching right now. There's a lot of good starting pitchers available in the later rounds. To me, I want to go with the best available position players as of right now. So let's actually go through this draft really quick. So on the right-hand side, you can see the picks. Overall, the first pick was Mookie Betts. The first pick was not Mike Trout. Team C, whoever the heck that is, he went with Mookie Betts instead of Mike Trout. I don't know about that one. That is a little nuts if you ask me. I can't believe. I had the third overall pick. I went with Ronald Acuna Jr. I did look at Fernando Tatis Jr. a little bit. That would have been fun. I also looked at Juan Soto. To me, I just think Ronald Acuna Jr., I don't know, man. The guy, I think he's just going to ball out this season. He's my MVP pick for this year. I went with him. So, if we take a look here, Juan Soto, Fernando Tatis Jr., he went number 4. Soto went number 5. Trey Turner went number 6. Arenado went number 7. Pretty interesting. Garrett Cole, DeGrom went back-to-back. The top starting pitchers here are kind of getting off the board, but I'm looking at some other guys. So my pick's coming up, and I'm looking at some starting pitchers right here. Sure, I could go with the Xander Bogaerts. I'm not going to go Darvish, to be honest with you. I think Darvish is going to come back down to earth a little bit. When I'm looking at, a Walker Buehler or a Lucas Giolito or even a Max Scherzer or Aaron Nola, to me, Walker Buehler looks fun. But I'm going with Lucas Giolito. That's my number one guy for starting pitching. Lucas Giolito, I just think he's going to have a really good year. Fangraphs as of right now, it's not just my gut telling me that, but Fangraphs as of right now, he is projecting him to have the highest wins above replacement for starting pitchers this year. I don't know what it is. I'm just seeing a really good year out of Lucas Giolito. Yeah, I'm going with the Lucas Giolito over a Walker Buehler, over an Aaron Nola. I just like Lucas Giolito a lot. He threw a no-hitter for me last year. He gave me a lot of points. Let me move. Actually, let me. How do I shorten this up? Just because I want the whole screen to be visible. Let's see. Is that a little better? Where you can see my team. All right. So, all right. Let me move it over just a little. That way you can see my team fully visible. Move it over. Let me just do that. So a little better. Let's see. All right, yeah, that looks better. So that way you can see the positions too, and you can still see the players who have gone. So I'm gonna scroll down. So Yu Darvish just went off the board. So yeah, I'm definitely a little late to the party when it comes to fantasy baseball drafting. I mean, as you can hear, my voice is pretty much back to normal. This past week, I lost my voice. Everything got thrown off this week with my schedule. My prediction stream got completely thrown off. Everything just got thrown off this past week. So I am a day late to the party. But hey, better late than never, right? So anyway, hope everyone's doing good tonight. I'm not expecting a big stream tonight. It's a Friday night. Usually Friday nights are not very busy here on the channel. So 20 people right now. That's fine. But for those guys that, for those of you that are joining, hey, hopefully you can get something out of this. I really like fantasy baseball a lot. For the most part, I don't like to brag or toot my own horn, but I've always been pretty decent at fantasy baseball. I actually took quite a break. I took a break for about 5 years. I don't know what it was. I just kind of got burned out from fantasy baseball, but I used to play a lot. I had maybe 4 or 5 teams every single year. I'd be making the playoffs in every single one. And then I took a 5-year break. I came back last year and I won the championship in my league. So hopefully you guys can kind of see what I'm thinking a little bit. I kind of go with, I go with projections, but I go with feel as well. I don't know. I just kind of look at some players kind of what I think they might do. Yeah, I kind of weigh a lot of things into drafting my team. But yeah, so hopefully you guys can get something out of this tonight. I love fantasy baseball, so it's fun to just be able to do a draft live. I've always wanted to do one of these ever since I started having the channel. But alrighty, so we got a lot of familiar faces in here. William Fulgham, what's going on? Jared Grant, Jesse Burns, the real Coco Joe, what's up? Mike, the Christian Gamer 85, hello. Aiden Cox, Jackson's here. Marlins blew the lead. Red Sox losing game 1 today, so maybe they shouldn't have postponed it to today. Should have just got the first loss out of the way yesterday, maybe. So tough loss for the Red Sox today, but that's okay. 3-0 loss. Hey, Evaldi didn't look too bad today, but the offense just didn't show up. So hopefully the Red Sox can get it back on track. Let's actually go to MLB.com. So while I'm waiting for my next pick, so taking a look real quick, so right now I'm a little bit away off the board recently. We just had Walker Buehler come off the board. Max Scherzer. Let me actually raise this a little bit. All right, can we see that now? All right, yeah, so you can see Walker Buehler went off the board. Max Scherzer. Rafael Devers coming off the board. So, all righty, look at that. Still got a lot of good players left. Anthony Rendon just sitting there. Ooh, Anthony Rendon. Anyway, let's go take a look at some scores while we're waiting. Trevor Bauer. Trevor Bauer getting the nod today. Trevor Bauer got a no-hitter. Trevor Bauer has a no-hitter. I might have to add that into the title. Is he still on the mound? I mean, it's only the 6th inning right now. or just got through the 5th. Man, maybe I should have drafted Bauer. 8 strikeouts, man. Oh, man, I might have to add that into the title. Are we going to have to add that in here? Trevor Bauer, no-hitter? Are you kidding me? Let me add that in. Maybe get some more people in here. Here we go. Trevor Bauer, no-hitter. Or I'll name it Trevor Bauer, no-hitter watch. Sounds all right to me. Alrighty, I'm going to do this on the main computer. Here we go. Coming back. Again, hope everyone's doing good today. Hope everyone's having a good Friday. Let's check back. Oh, I got the next pick here. So hold on a second. But yeah, Trevor Bauer, in case you have not noticed, Trevor Bauer's got a no-hitter through 5 innings. So might have to keep an eye on that. I might have to put that on the TV, actually. Where is the remote? Oh, the remote's too far away. I'm going to get my next pick here. Here we go. Alrighty, so I am at pick number 38. We are in round 4 out of 26 rounds. 26 rounds. Nate D, what's going on, my friend? Aiden Cox, do you think the Cardinals could win the division? Absolutely. Absolutely. But here we go. My next pick. So, we definitely got some offense. We got our ace in Lucas Giolito. Ooh, could I go with a high upside pick in a Bo Bichette? Could I go with with a Brandon Woodruff, one of the more underrated arms, or maybe a Jack Flaherty? Ooh, I like the idea of Jack Flaherty. Kind of liking Jack Flaherty a little bit. Oh, I'm liking, I'm going Jack Flaherty. I'm going with it. I went past a couple of guys. I could have maybe gone a Bo Bichette, but, I'm looking at Lucas Giolito and Jack Flaherty right there. I'm kind of liking that. I'm kind of liking those two at the top of my rotation right there. I got 2 good bats so far. I got 2 good starting pitchers so far. I think Jack Flaherty could have a really good year this year. That's a guy I feel like you're not hearing about very much. So, we went with we definitely had Abreu right there. Ozzie Albies was right there. I had Ozzie Albies on my team last year. He was hurt a lot, and that really stunk. So, but, there's a lot of good players on this board. There's so many good players, man. That's where it's like, I don't know. If I see like a lot of upside, I go for upside a lot. Oh, we got another pick. Another pick. Here we go. So this is what I'm saying here. Oh, could I maybe go Ozzie Albies? Oh, Luis Robert, man. He's projected for man. I think he definitely had more to offer in that rookie season. Jose Abreu, that's a lot of power. It's a lot of home runs. It's a lot of RBIs. Luis Robert's going to give you some stolen bases. Could Luis Robert's breakout season be this year? I tend to go upside a lot, but I also, I look at a guy like a Jose Abreu. Does it show his year-to-year stats? If you look year-to-year, the guy just gets RBIs, home runs every single year. The only thing that could maybe hold him back, he's been pretty healthy for the most part. Jose Abreu is a little intriguing here. That's a lot of power. It's a lot of RBIs. I'm going Jose Abreu. I'm going to go Jose Abreu right there. Ozzie Albies is always a fun one for me. Yeah, Luis Robert, I'm not surprised he went off the board. That guy was probably thinking I'm crazy, but, I'm going with the RBIs and the home runs right there. To me, this lineup right now, I'm looking at my lineup, and I got a Jose Abreu. I got a Ronald Acuna Jr. I got a Bryce Harper. I'm okay with maybe losing a Luis Robert. That would have been fun to have. But I know what I'm getting out of a Jose Abreu. And so I'm going to go a little more safe right there. Luis Robert, I'm not too sold on just yet. So, but I got a long ways away until my next pick. Let me come back to you all here. I just want to edit this real quick. Then I'm going to grab my remote. I'm going to put the TV on. I'm going to put some Dodgers on. I got to keep an eye on this Trevor Bauer possible no-hitter. 24 people in the chat. What's going on, everyone? Everyone, welcome. I am doing my fantasy baseball draft tonight. And now we are also keeping an eye on Trevor Bauer. Hopefully I haven't jinxed it, but Trevor Bauer does have a no-hitter going as of right now through 5 innings. Hold on one second, everyone. I'm just fixing the keywords and the tags. I got the title all ready to go. Hold on. I'm just putting all the tags here. We were running really late tonight, everyone. Oh my goodness. ESPN so every year, if I do a fantasy baseball draft, I always want me and my best friend, we always like to do fantasy together. And I could not get him the invitation to the draft. And it was going nuts. And so I don't know what was going on. And then he couldn't get into the league at one point, and it was a mess. So completely started a little late, just right after I made my first pick of Ronald Acuna Jr. You guys missed that. But hold on one second, everyone. I'm just putting here the tags, fantasy baseball. Here we go. Mock draft, MLB rankings. One second, everyone. Fantasy baseball. Alrighty, so MLB fantasy baseball 2021. MLB fantasy baseball. ESPN fantasy baseball. We also got Trevor Bauer. LA Dodgers. Trevor Bauer. Dodgers. There we go. Alrighty. So that is all set. Hopefully we get a few more people in here. Let's go back to the screen. Okay, so as of right now, as you can see, we're going to be doing 2 things tonight. We're going to be picking my fantasy baseball team, and we're going to be keeping an eye out for Trevor Bauer. I'm actually going to go put this on my TV. Hold on one second, everyone. TV ready. I'm actually going to grab myself a little soda. Man, this is like a chaotic night so far. Alrighty, MLB TV. Is anyone in the chat right now? Do they have MLB TV? Has anyone been experiencing any issues with MLB TV? So far, it's been fine with me. I'm in Florida, so I guess that means I'm not going to be able to watch Rays or Marlins games. But I know MLB TV, man, it messes with a lot of people. For me, I think I'm pretty safe for the most part. Alrighty, here we go. I got Dodgers and Rockies. Trevor Bauer, he is back on the mound. All right, this is what I'm talking about. All right, got some good baseball on tonight. What's going on? All righty. If Bauer doesn't get the no-hitter, big L. Robbie, you should watch the Astros game after. I might have to take a peek at that. Oh, that's a blooper. Oh, Seager's got it. Got the first out in the 6th inning. Could you imagine we do a fantasy baseball draft tonight? Mainly the focus being fantasy baseball, and then we maybe get a no-hitter? I mean, I'm not sure. I know I'm probably jinxing it already, but could you just imagine that? Mateo, MLB TV has been fine so far, but the blackouts are stupid. I agree. Major League Baseball. And now they're moving the All-Star game over. I mean, I don't like to talk a lot of politics and whatnot, especially on this channel. Not really into that. But I don't know. Major League Baseball moving the All-Star game out of Atlanta. I mean, are you kidding me? And that's fine, like whatever views you have, but like, I mean, come on. You just had Hank Aaron pass away this past year, and you have the All-Star game in Atlanta. I mean, I'm sorry, but like that's perfect, man. There's a ground ball to second base, on to first, and there's 2 outs. Yeah, I agree, Jay. Like, I mean, come on. Like, to me, like the focus, like you're putting all the focus on all the voting stuff and whatnot. It's like, can we just focus on the game of baseball? You just had Hank Aaron pass away, All-Star games in Atlanta. I mean, come on, that's perfect. I mean, you to honor the life and the legacy of Hank Aaron, one of the greatest players of all time, and you could do it in Atlanta. I mean, come on, give me a break, Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball, you're not moving it out of Atlanta for the views. You're doing it for the money. Let's be honest with you. You're probably getting sponsors pulling out and whatnot. Like, give me a break. All right, here we go. Here we go. Round six. So we got Ketel Marte right there at the top. Eugenio Suarez, Conforto, Castellanos. You know, Hendriks is right there. And I know this might be... I know. There's going to be other closers. You know, I'm going to wait. Hendriks is pretty intriguing right there. But, you know, I'm going to lay off of closers right now. I think that's a bit of a reach. Oh! Was that a fair ball? Oh, wow. That was a foul ball. Oh, here we go. I got 10 seconds. You know what?
Quick, make your pick.
All right, I'm making my pick. You know what? I'm going JT Realmuto. I kind of reached maybe a tad right there, but I'm getting the best catcher in the game. Not going to have to worry about the catching position. I like JT Realmuto as my catcher right now. You know, Drew Venny, that is definitely possible as well. They could do it in Milwaukee, and you know that would be fun. But here's the thing, you know, I did a stream. I got another pick coming up, and I'm gonna get my thoughts on this real quick. I did a stream maybe a couple of months ago, or it was on New Year's. It was the New Year's night stream. I had a stream called Things I Wanted to Be Left in 2020 and Things That I Wanted to Be Brought into 2021. One thing that I wanted to be left into 2020 were the politics. Trevor Bauer with the strikeout. He is through 6 innings. Of no-hit ball. I know I'm jinxing it, but whatever. I've already jinxed it, so I might as well just say no-hitter as much as I can. But Trevor Bauer has a no-hitter through 6 innings, and my pick for round 7 is up. Here we go. So, I got a lot of options here. Liam Hendriks is still there. These are the back-to-back picks. Oh, man. Liam Hendriks, man. Where has his average draft position been? Where are people picking this guy? I don't really tend to care too much about where his average draft position is, because I'm not trying to follow what other people are doing. I'm just trying to follow what I'm doing. Corbin Burns is interesting. I don't know. He had some of the injury issues at the end of last year. Kind of scares me a little bit. I want a healthy team. A good fantasy team is a healthy fantasy team. I got Hyun-Jin Ryu right there. Brandon Lowe is pretty interesting. That's a pretty solid player. I think one of the more underrated players in the game. I got 40 seconds. Conforto, that's a good amount of RBIs. This could be a really good outfield. That's 3 pretty solid outfielders. Castellanos, I don't know. He kind of dipped last year. He got off to a hot start. Teoscar Hernandez was hurt. Man, Brandon Lowe. I'm kind of liking Brandon Lowe. He can also play a couple of different positions. That's another pretty important thing in fantasy baseball is guys that can play different positions. Kind of liking Brandon Lowe. I mean, Arozarena is pretty interesting, but I don't know. I feel like he's going to kind of come down to earth. You know, I'm going Brandon Lowe. He intrigues me a lot, and he has a little bit of flexibility. I think he's a pretty solid player. One of the more underrated players. And, hey, he can move around if a guy needs a day off, and, hey, I can move him into the outfield and whatnot. So I like that pick. I like Brandon Lowe. So there we go. I got a little while. But yeah, you know, I don't know. It is what it is about moving the All-Star game out of Atlanta. It is what it is. I'm not going to get into any politics, whatever. I'm a pretty down the middle kind of a person. I'm all about conversation. I'm never going to lean just one straight side. In my opinion, I'm pretty independent when it comes to a lot of things. I like to hear both sides, and kind of just make a logical decision based off of different opinions and whatnot, and just facts as well. But to me, I don't know. It's kind of, to me, Major League Baseball's decision about moving out of Atlanta, that to me, it was just more of a money thing. Rob Manfred, he's all about the money. He's all about the money as a commissioner. Don't let it fool you. Don't let him fool you that he's, doing things because of, Major League Baseball's views on things. Rob Manfred is all about the check. He's all about the cash. He's all about the money that he's bringing in. I don't listen to anything Rob Manfred has to say about, oh, we feel this way about this and we think it's wrong. No, you're just afraid of losing sponsors and you're afraid of losing money. So get out of here with that crap. You're losing. You're worried about losing, TV deals and whatnot and sponsors. Anyway, I'm done talking about that. So, but either way, for the All-Star game this year, the one thing that I want about this All-Star game this year, I want the legacy of Hank Aaron to be honored and just given the respect that it deserves, because that guy is, in my opinion, easily one of the best players of all time. Robbie, do I hate the Astros? No, I don't hate the Astros. I'm actually kind of, to be honest, I feel like I've pretty much moved on from the whole trash can thing. They made it to the ALCS last year, and there wasn't any cheating involved. They were one win away from the World Series last year. And to me, I'm like, all right, you know what? Yeah, it kind of sucked what you did. But, it's kind of just, I don't like to linger on things. I like to move on things. I'll be upset about something a little, for a little bit, and then I move on. So, do you think, Daniel, yes, please excuse my sassiness tonight. Aiden, you said, Robbie, do you think the Cardinals could get, it's pretty interesting. It just really depends on what the Nationals are doing. If the Nationals, it depends on what position they're in. I'm getting this gut feeling about the Nationals where, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not liking the Nationals very much this year. So, not liking the Nationals. Robbie, which teams will reach the World Series this year? I picked the Yankees-Dodgers. I think this Yankees team has a lot of upside, and in my opinion, my prediction is that they're gonna figure it out, and they're gonna figure out how to get there. I think their path to the World Series is as probably good as it has been. I mean, you've had some really tough teams in the last few years, but the Yankees have been able to stay at the top. And I think this year, while the White Sox are really good, I think they could give the Yankees a run for their money. I think the Yankees figure it out. They got a lot more depth, especially pitching-wise, and that's kind of what's been biting them in the butt in the last couple of years. And this Dodgers team could definitely lose. They're going to have to, at the end of the day, sure, you can win on paper in the offseason, but you need to do it on the field. But hey, this Dodgers team, they figured it out last year. They got the monkey off their back, and yeah, here we go. I have my pick. So we got Trent Grisham. He's on the injured list right now. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That's a fun one of the better contracts in the game. JD Martinez. I don't know. Can he get back on track? Matt Olson's pretty fun. But I got Jose Abreu already. I do have the first base, third base option. Kyle Hendriks, I don't like for fantasy. Man, Steven Strasburg is there. I wonder if maybe they kind of baby him this year. I don't know. Jose Berrios. I feel like Jose Berrios is kind of an upside kind of a guy. The one thing about Berrios here, Berrios is an interesting one where he has actually given you some pretty decent innings in the last few years. He makes all of his starts. He gets a decent amount of strikeouts. I feel like Jose Berrios is actually a pretty decent number 3. But do I want a number 3 right now? I don't know.
Quick, make your pick.
Alrighty, I'm making my pick. Aroldis Chapman. Oh man. You know what? I'm going Berrios. Going to extend that starting pitching a little bit. So as of right now, my starting pitching, I got Lucas Giolito, I got Jack Flaherty, and I got Jose Berrios as my number 3. So I feel like I'm doing, I like to, here's one thing about my fantasy teams that I like. I see a lot of people where they like to go heavy on offense or they like to go heavy pitching. To me, I'm always very balanced. I always like to kind of go back and forth. I like to have a little bit of everything. One thing I could use right now, I could use I do have Acuna, but I would like a little bit more speed. I'm really liking my starting pitching right now. Yes, Alex S. Bauer has that no-hitter. We are on Trevor Bauer no-hitter watch. But here we go. I got another pick coming up soon. But as of right now, and you got Trevor Bauer batting. Trevor Bauer is up to the plate. Could you imagine if Trevor Bauer actually no-hits the Rockies tonight? I'd lose my mind. I would absolutely lose my mind. That would be just ridiculous. He's got 9 strikeouts. He's actually at a pretty good pitch count right now. 76 pitches. He's doing really good. Here we go. My pick is up. I got another pick before I take a little bit of a break. One thing I definitely could use are some relief pitchers. So I'm kind of lacking right now. So what is going on with Chapman right now? He's suspended? What is Chapman suspended for? What was he suspended for? Did I miss something? Why is he suspended? Can someone tell me in the chat why Chapman is suspended? Oh, we got an error there, and the Dodgers score again. I mean, I don't know when is Chapman coming back from his... when did that happen? Oh, yeah, it was last year. Oh, okay. Whatever, I'm picking Chapman. I gotta get a closer. Chapman is a top-notch closer. I'm going with him. So, if you can, here's the thing. I don't like to, with closers, because relief pitchers, you're going to kind of get some guys pop up, on the waiver wire. But if you can get yourself one really solid closer, like a Chapman, I feel like you don't have to go with a Hendriks. I think you can kind of pass on Hendriks because I think there's some other decent options. I mean, like I said, you got Chapman. You can go with him. Chapman is pretty solid. To me, I think Hendriks is one guy you can actually pass on just because you can get other guys. You don't need to waste a pick on a Hendriks because there's a lot of other relief pitchers. If I go, where are the... that's project. Okay, so if I go to relief pitchers right now, can I go to... Oh, here we go. Relief pitchers. So as of right now, you got a lot of guys. You got Edwin Diaz. Edwin Diaz is he's a little iffy. If you can snag him, if he drops down the board, which right now we're on pick number 87, and he's the 85th ranked guy. So if you can get Diaz, kind of let him fall down the board, maybe snag him in, a later round, I think that would be good. But you got a lot of other guys. Look at these guys. You got Karinchak. I mean, even Brad Hand can get you saves. Trevor Rosenthal's an interesting one. You got Ryan Presley with the Astros. You got a lot of save opportunities here. So I don't really think, to me, I'm okay with going with the Chapman just because I kind of like the balance of my team right now. So I just like having a Chapman on my team. I think it's okay in this situation. But you got some other guys. You got Jordan Romano. You got Devin Williams. Well, Devin Williams, as of right now, more of a setup guy. But Karinchak is a interesting one. I think Karinchak's going to be pretty good. Jordan Hicks. Even Craig Kimbrell, I think, could be a good late round, closer that you can snag. Drew Pomeranz. I think Pomeranz is fine as like a late round flyer because I feel like he's not going to end up getting all the save opportunities. I think their bullpen, they're going to be a little flexible with that bullpen. And there's guys like Daniel Bard later on. So relief pitchers, you can kind of be a little more conservative with the relief pitchers. But if there's a good opportunity where you like the balance of your team, to me, I like what I have at catcher. I got a couple good outfielders. I got power at first. I got a pretty decent all-around game and a Brandon Lowe. I like my pitching. So that's why I was okay with going with a Chapman as of right now. So with fantasy, just be flexible. That's what I always think with fantasy baseball. Just, be flexible. You don't need to kind of don't overthink what, have a strategy, but be able to be kind of willing to change something on the fly. To me, I just don't like to overthink with fantasy very much. So, what do I think about Ke'Bryan Hayes? I think Ke'Bryan Hayes is going to be really good. I think he's going to be really good. I think those numbers are going to come back down to earth a little bit. I'm always a little hesitant about like those rookies that kind of come on, towards the end of a season and they put up like these dumb numbers. I mean, they're going to get figured out eventually. I look for guys that can get on base. Ke'Bryan Hayes did a pretty decent job at getting on base last year. So, yeah, I think he's going to be good. I love the fielding. So, I wish in fantasy baseball you could draft Ohtani, but as a separate pitcher and separate. Oh, really? I never actually thought of that. I thought with Ohtani you could have him as both. There's another base hit. Dodgers are just piling it on right now. Oh, my pick's up. Sorry, everyone. Alrighty, so here we go. Again, the Dodgers just scored. But, whoops, that's not the draft. All right, here we go. So, getting away. Again, I always tend to just look. I always look at best available. Who's the best available guy? Chris Paddock, I think, could be an interesting one. I'm kind of willing. I think he's going to be able to slide down the board. Yoan Moncada is an interesting one. Ooh. Kind of interested in that. Matt Chapman. Kind of like that. Dansby Swanson's right there. Kind of like Dansby. Ooh, I could use a shortstop. Kind of like Dansby. Austin Meadows, I think, could be decent. Nelson Cruz. I'm okay with passing on a Nelson Cruz because I got a Jose Abreu. Those two are very similar home runs, RBIs. There's a double play for the Rockies. And, oh, nope, didn't get it. I'm going to go with a good shortstop here in Dansby Swanson. He's going to give you a pretty decent all-around game. He'll give you a couple of stolen bases here and there. I'm going to go with a Dansby Swanson. I like Dansby Swanson. I do like Chapman, William. I do like a Chapman. I mean, I could also get Chapman because I have another pick here in a little bit. So if he's still on the board, I might go with a Chapman. I'm a little iffy about the injury or the hip surgery that he had. I feel like Moncada could have a really good season this year. Something about Moncada, man. My gut is saying something about him. You still got a lot of good guys. You got Alec Boehm down here. Yastrzemski down here. There's a lot of good players, man. A lot of good players. Even Didi Gregorius, I can, in a few rounds, maybe I could snag him and get him as my second base shortstop option. I would like a little more flexibility here. I got Brandon Lowe who can play some outfield too. So if I can get some guys that can play some other positions, I think that would be, flexibility is always a nice thing to have. So like when I'm talking about flexibility, like I said, Brandon Lowe, he can play, second base in the outfield too. That's why I like DJ LeMahieu. I think would be a great player to have on your fantasy team because he can move around and guys that are off and you can just go slide right in. So, well, it says here with Ohtani. Hey, you could get Ohtani in here as a DH and a starting pitcher. Oh, are you saying? Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Where he's you can't. Oh, because you're only going to get one of his either his pitching stats. So if he's pitching and he gets like a home run, or you're not going to get that home run. Yeah, Zlick. Yes, the no hitter is still going. The Dodgers are up right now. It's 10-0. Dodgers are just pouring it on right now. Trevor Bauer with a no-hitter. Real quick, I'm actually going to update this title real quick. I'm going to kind of switch it around. I'm going to put Trevor Bauer no-hitter watch in the front of the title because that is actually the more juicy news right now. Might have to update this thumbnail, too. I got to get Bauer on here. Got to get a little Trevor Bauer going. I'll probably keep the thumbnail the way it is. Oh, here we go. My next pick is up. Here we go. Sharing the screen. Alrighty, so here we go. My next pick. Alrighty, so... Okay, if I'm looking here... I don't know. I feel like I could use another outfielder. It's been a while since I've taken an outfielder. I've really taken care of this infield. I've really taken care of the starting pitching. I got a closer in Chapman. Could use another outfielder. A high upside outfielder is maybe something I would like. Maybe an Austin Meadows. Can he have a bounce back year? I could go Chapman. Could go Moncada. Kind of a tough one here. If I'm looking, I don't know. I don't want to go too much of a reach. I feel like this is a spot where maybe I could do a reach. Man. So what am I? I'm at pick 103. I got 30 seconds. Man, I feel like this infield, if I go with a Moncada or a Chapman, man, I love Max Chapman. One of my favorite players in the game. Moncada, I feel like Moncada's got some potential. Alrighty, I'm making my pick. Quit yelling at me. Man. I'm going to go with my gut. I'm going to go Moncada. I don't know if I like that pick. I don't know. I'm a little iffy on it just because I like Chapman that much. I do like Moncada. I feel like Moncada's going to be pretty good. He had a down year last year. I think he's going to be pretty good. Here we go. Trevor Bauer coming back up to the mound. I mean, Sound FX, man. If Trevor Bauer pulls this off, are you kidding me? All right, so I got a little while until my next pick. Here we go. I mean, there'd be so many things that are like just hilarious about this if Bauer does pull this off tonight. I mean, like you said, Sound FX, that would be pretty hilarious for the Rockies to get no hit in the second game of the season. Are you kidding me? But for Bauer in his first start with the Dodgers, are you kidding me? That's insane. That is insane. Goodness gracious. Here we go. Alrighty, let me pull this up here. Okay. Let's see what that's looking like. Alrighty, so as we can see, we got Trevor Bauer. I mean, I can't show the game, everyone. I cannot show the game because I will get hit with those copyrights. Oh. Come on, Bauer. Oh, come on. No. Ah, Bauer just lost the no-hitter. Dang. Hey, good start for Bauer, man. Good start for Bauer. Honestly, whatever. It's a great first start, man. Gonna update the title to Trevor Bauer. Now, LA Dodgers debut. There we go. No longer no-hitter watch. I am sorry, everyone. No longer no-hitter watch. It is now Trevor Bauer, LA Dodgers debut watch along. So, alrighty. But here we go. Alrighty, sharing the screen. Alrighty, but yeah, we're watching some Dodgers and Rockies tonight. Either way, it's always fun watching a little Trevor Bauer. Oh, that's hit deep. That's deep, and that's gone. Charlie Blackmon with a home run. First, the no-hitter was gone. Now the shutout is gone. And the Rockies are on the board. It is now 10-2. 10-2. Oh, what the heck just happened to Trevor Bauer? He just lost all the feeling for everything. Gave up that hit he gave up 2. Oh, I'm on the clock. That hit he gave up 2. That was a pretty hard hit ball. He left that ball up. Wow. All right, here we go. My next pick. So, I really would like an outfielder. You know what? I'm going Mike Yastrzemski. That was an easy one for me. I could use another outfielder. Mike Yastrzemski. Very solid player. Gets on base. I like Mike Yastrzemski a lot. Aiden Cox. Trevor Story to the Cardinals. I mean, depends. You know, it depends on how Paul DeYoung's doing. Sound FX. 6 no-hit innings at Coors Field. A place where balls absolutely fly. It's admirable. Absolutely. And his first start with the Dodgers. Hey, man. And it's not like this Rockies lineup is a complete pushover. They have some decent guys. All righty. Yeah, good start for Bauer here. Good start for Bauer. All right, my pick's going to be coming up in a little bit. Let's put this back on. Let me actually pull up MLB.com. Let's pull up MLB.com. Let's see what's going on. Let's kind of take a look around the league. So my Red Sox today losing their first game of the season, 3-0. It was kind of a whatever game today. It's weird because this lineup, it's a good lineup, but there's like so many times with the Red Sox where it's like the lineup they look I don't know. It's like weird how like they have all these guys, like these talented guys, but in the lineup, it's just like there's just times where they look relentless, and then there's times where they just look blah. Oh, here we go. My next pick is up. Alrighty, so okay. So the infield is pretty much set. I could use a couple more options: middle infielder, corner infielder. Outfielders are looking pretty good. Got a couple more spots there. I got a lot of pitchers to fill. I got a lot of pitchers. I got Urias right there. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to stay away from Urias. I think he's a good pitcher. I just don't think he's going to be much of a fantasy pitcher. Gallen. When is Gallen supposed to be coming back? I do like Zach. I'm going to let Gallen kind of hang out on the board for a little bit. He's kind of dropped a smidge. He's ranked 116, but I'm at the 123rd pick right now. Donaldson, Lamet, I don't know. I'm worried about the arm. Man. Kind of looking a little, I'm going to reach. I'm going to go Ohtani here. I'm going to go Ohtani. I'm going to do a reach. Because honestly, I wasn't really seeing anything I was liking. Oh, that ball's hit deep. That's gone! Another home run. Wow, Ryan McMahon, basically the replacement for a Nolan Arenado, if you think about it. Not really a replacement, but they're going to rely on Ryan McMahon a little bit more in this lineup now that Arenado's gone. Wow, just like that. 6 no-hit innings, and Trevor Bauer has just completely fallen off. Yeah, Sound FX, I agree. The pitching, I agree. It's kind of like, the offense, it's a little weird. It's, again, you got these great guys in this lineup. Like, you got a Bogarts, obviously, Devers right there. And also, can I say this about Rafael Devers? Rafael Devers, I'm getting tired of you at third base, my friend. I'm getting a little sick and tired of, this third. Like, there were plays today where Rafael Devers, he just, I don't understand some of the things that he does. So there was one play today, for instance. This is why he's not a good third baseman. This is why he's not good in the infield. It's not about the flashy plays. It's not about, the bad plays that he's made. It's about the routine plays. Rafael Devers does not do the routine play very well. There was a ground ball. It wasn't really a dribbler. It was just kind of a slower hit ball, but it wasn't a ball that he was going to have to really sprint for. He was going to have to go after it a little bit. But there was a ball today where he literally could have just, on the run, could have gotten it with his glove, transferred it to his hand, and thrown to first. The guy tries to just barehand it and just, try to make this play, and he just completely misses the ball. And it's like, Devers, why would you not just go with that ball with your glove? Even the commentators were saying that too, so it wasn't just me. It was, Jerry Remy today on commentary was saying, like, yeah, I thought that was a ball he could have gotten with his glove instead of just trying to barehand it. And it's like, Devers, what are you doing? Like, the guy he's not good in the field. I'm sorry, but like I am so tired of Rafael Devers in the field. I'm tired of it. It's opening day. It's whatever. But I don't know, man. It's just, and then Kike Hernandez today. Kike Hernandez, he got picked off at first base. He led off the game with a hit, and then he got picked off at first base. He kind of slipped off the bag a little bit, and then he got tagged. And it's like, dude. It's like, what are we doing? As soon as that happened today, with Kike Hernandez, it's weird how baseball works like that, where you get like the first batter of the game gets a hit, gets picked off, and then you only get one more hit the rest of the game. It's weird how baseball just works like that, how one bad thing happens and then just all the momentum is just gone. It's so weird how that works. But the Red Sox today, they just looked really flat. Evaldi, I think, looked fine. He gave up 4 hits. He gave up the earned run. Andriese he looked okay. Taylor, whatever. He gave up the run there. I'm glad Sawamura got an inning today, so that was nice. Good for him to get a strikeout in his first inning in the major leagues. But here we go. My next pick is up. Alrighty, so Trevor Rosenthal is sitting there. What is the latest on Trevor Rosenthal? So he's getting an MRI in his shoulder. Oh, brother. I'm not liking that. Got Verdugo there. Verdugo's there. Charlie Morton, don't think he's much of a fantasy pitcher. Tommy Pham, I don't know. Dominic Smith is right there. Raimel Reyes is right there. I don't know. I like Dominic Smith, but you know what? I'm going with Verdugo. I think Verdugo's a guy that's going to get a good amount of starts this year. I'm going to go with Verdugo. I'm liking my outfield. I'm liking my infield. I'm liking my team right now. Is that a stretch for me to say that I really like my team right now? I like my infield. I like my outfield. I like my pitching. I got some upside. I got Chapman. Got some saves. I like my team right now. I don't know. I'm not trying to get a little ahead of myself, but I kind of like my team. And then you still got some guys like Karinchak there. I was just looking at Karinchak. Could I go to Karinchak here? Pablo Lopez, bit of an upside guy. I feel like I'm in a position right now where I can kind of make some reaches a little bit because I really like my team. The unanimous sports fan. What's going on, my friend? I feel like I'm in a position to make some reaches. And I see a guy like a Pablo Lopez who had himself a pretty good year last year. Increased the strikeouts last year. Looked pretty good in his first start against Tampa Bay. If I look at the complete stats, Pablo Lopez, he had a pretty good year last year. 3.61 ERA. Pablo Lopez, I kind of like the idea of that. But you got some other guys like Dominic Smith, too. He can actually, Dominic Smith can play some first. He can play some outfield. That's another guy. But the only thing about Dominic Smith is I feel like he's really only had, I don't know. He had a pretty good year in 2019. But that was only over 89 games. He was really good last year, had the 993 OPS. You know what? I'm going to go with the Dominic Smith. I'm going to go Dominic Smith. I kind of like that. I'm making the pick. Be quiet. There we go. I'm going to go Dominic Smith. He can move around. He can play outfield, first base. He can also fill in as one of these corner spots, too. I'm going to go Dominic Smith. The unanimous sports fans, Snell is dealing right now. Let's go take a look around the league. So as of right now, Trevor Bauer, the guy was throwing a complete masterpiece, and then he gave up 4 runs. Yeah, Ryan Mountcastle today was the difference for the Red Sox and the Orioles. Had that 2-run double today. So White Sox, 7-4 lead on the Angels right now. Astros with a 5-2 lead on the A's. Padres with a 1-0 lead in Blake Snell's debut. Going to keep an eye on Blake Snell tonight too. Rays taking the win today, 6-4 against the Marlins. So, alrighty. Pretty decent stuff. I'm going to pull up Snell as well. That rhymed. So we'll keep an eye on Blake Snell for a little bit as we're doing our draft. Alrighty. So yeah, the Padres got the win yesterday. Oh man, we got another hit. Another home run for the Rockies. Another home run. Dom Nunez. Look at the Rockies off of David Price out of the bullpen. Oh, David Price. Oh, what do you got, David Price? What are we doing? He didn't pitch yesterday, did he? Oh, man. David Price. Look at that debut with the Dodgers, huh? Come on, David Price. What are you doing? Yeah, unanimous sports fan. I was actually thinking about that. Fulgham, I agree. I do need a little more speed. I do got Acuna, but, I actually agree with you. Verdugo, I feel like can give me a little speed, too. Verdugo last year. Did he have any stolen bases last year? No. Not really much of a stolen base threat. Yeah, definitely could use some more speed. But I do like Acuna. How many steals did Harper have last year? Oh, my God. Look at the Rockies. The Rockies. Oh, what is going on? The Rockies are going crazy. Whoa, there's a lot of people in Colorado right now. How many people are at this game? Yeah, Grizzly Gomez, man. I actually agree. I thought he was being a little tight. Look at the Rockies right now. They're going nuts. Oh, that was a bullet. Man. Wha-boom. Dang, man. Wow. David Price looking a little shaky, huh? The Rockies making this a game. Everyone, can I make a bold prediction about the Rockies? Can I make a bold prediction about the Rockies? I'm going to make a prediction right now. You know what? I don't know. Or I'm not going to make a prediction, but I'm not going to be surprised if the Rockies finish with a better record this year than they did in 2019. Not going to be surprised about that. If they end up finishing with a better record this year than they did in 2019, I'm going to come back and pull this up. Just saying. Here we go. Next pick. Ooh, I got Shack right there. Ooh, yeah, I'm going Shack. Yep. Like that a lot. Oh, yeah. Liking that. I got Chapman and Shack. Another hit for the Rockies. Oh, my. Oh, the Rockies are coming alive. What is going on? %60 capacity. Wow. Hey, good for them, man. I was about to say, whoa, there's a lot of fans. I'm all about it. Get the fans back in the stadiums. I'm all about it. Get the people back in. Look at this. Come on. There are a lot of people that just don't care, man. They're not wearing the masks. You got, there's people at their seats not wearing the masks. It's let the people back in. To me, if you get the vaccine, you should be able to go to a game. I'm just saying. Just saying. But the Rockies are going crazy right now. 6 runs. Yeah, you know, Bauer, it's not looking, man, he fell apart right there. And now this game is just going completely the other way. Price is looking hittable right now. They already got someone else warming up. They got Corey Knievel. Man, oh man. All right, my pick is about to come up here. Sean, could you imagine? Come on, I want a Rockies comeback. The Rockies got so much hate this offseason. I want the Rockies to do better than the Cardinals this year. I want it to happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I want it to happen so much. Nick Madrigal is sitting right there. Ooh, Tommy Edman is sitting right there. Ooh, and they got stolen base potential. Yep. This is what I'm talking about right now. Oh, man. Who do I want to go with? Do I want to go with an Edman who can play more positions? Or do I want to go with a Nick Madrigal who can only play second? But I do have the middle infield. Oh, man. This is tough because they both have stolen base potential. But I think Madrigal, he's going to have more average. Edman last year, what did he do? This is tough. So Edman last year only hit 250. He was pretty weak with the on base, but he had a really good year in 2019. Man. You know, I'm a Nick Madrigal fan. I got 10 seconds. I'm going Nick Madrigal. I gotta go with it. I'm going Madrigal, middle infielder. I like this a lot. I just filled in that position, and I got speed, which is what I needed. Jacob Law, the broadcasters said it best. When you have a no-hitter going, you're mostly running on adrenaline. When the first hit happens, all that adrenaline comes out and falls back to earth. Yeah, those guys to me. Oh, that's off his glove! And the Rockies are keeping it going. Oh, yeah. One swing of the bat. This is going to be a one-run game. Oh, man. Who is happy baseball's back, man? This is what I like to see. And you know what makes this more exciting is you got fans in the stands. They're going crazy over this. This, to me, this is baseball. This is what I like to see. If this was happening last year when there were no fans in the stands, like, yeah, it's like kind of exciting. Like, okay, well, all right, here we go. Rockies, let's go. But there's fans in the stands. They're going crazy. That little girl right there is clapping. Oh, that's what I like to see. This is baseball, man. This is what I'm talking about. This is what we need. Got Charlie Blackmon up. Hit the home run earlier. Blackmon, hit a bomb. Please hit a bomb off of freaking David Price. Hit a bomb off of him. For the love of God, please make this a 10-9 game. I want Colorado to go crazy right now. Please. David Price is throwing meatballs. He's throwing just straight, just blah. Can we just acknowledge that the Braves got punished more for doing nothing? Jeremy Rose, I am with you right there. I think it's ridiculous that the All-Star game got moved. Sorry. I don't care if anyone wants to argue with me with that. I'm sorry, but I think the Braves fans got absolutely screwed. Absolutely screwed. Especially when you can honor someone like a Hank Aaron. Here we go. My next pick is up. Come on, Charlie Blackmon. Let's make this happen, huh? All right, so my team is pretty much set when it comes to... dude, David Price is just... Again, he's throwing meatballs. Here we go. So I got a good minute here to make this pick. I got 2 picks in a row. I could use another starting pitcher. Ooh, Jared Kelenic is sitting right there. Ooh. Jared Kelenic is sitting right there. He's going to be up eventually. Could be a rookie of the year kind of a guy. I'm going to wait on a Kelenic. I can be without him. Will Smith is sitting right there. Braves closer. Oh, no. He struck out Blackman. Dang. Hey, hopefully the Rockies can keep it going next inning. All right. Devin Williams is sitting right there. But as of right now, he's not the closer. Austin Riley's sitting right there. But I don't really need any more guys for the infield. Running out of time. I feel like Will Smith might be the best option. Starting pitching. Not really. Zach Eflin is sitting right there, but I think I can wait on it. Eflin. I'm gonna go with a Will Smith. I could use another bullpen guy. Liking this, man. Really liking this. Man, I do need more starting pitching. That is something I'm gonna address with my next pick. I like my bullpen. I got a Chapman, I got a Shack, and I got a Will Smith. I'm okay with that. Yeah, William Fulgham. I agree. Stephen Clay, yes. Rob Manfred, yes. He's very condescending. But I mean, you're the commissioner of Major League Baseball, so you're gonna kind of. I would imagine you're gonna have that kind of an attitude a little bit. I don't know. What do I know? Yes, Jeremy Rose. I think it's a complete abomination that Major League Baseball moved the All-Star game. It's not about what it's not about what Major League Baseball thinks. It's not about what they think is right or whatever. It's ridiculous. It's not about what Major League Baseball's views are. It's about the money. That's all it is. It's about, you're afraid of losing sponsors and you're afraid of losing maybe like TV deals. It's all about it's how you look. I agree, Mike. I agree with you. Enough is enough, and it needs to stop. It's like, stop. Just stop it. People just want to. I understand, like, I'm not going to get into the exact details, but hey, I just think it was a little silly. And I feel bad for the Atlanta Braves fans out there, because especially the one, having an All-Star game this year. It's a big deal. When your city gets an All-Star game, it's a big deal. You're going to remove, you're not, I don't know. Like, I would love for the Reds, for Fenway Park to get an All-Star game again. That's an awesome feeling when your city gets an All-Star game, whether it's baseball or basketball. It's cool. And just to have it taken away like that, I don't know. But here we go. My next pick. I want us to focus on starting pitching. I do not like Frankie Montez. Not a fan of that. Sean Manaea, I don't know. I'm gonna go with a reach. I'm gonna go with the Zach Eflin. I think Zach Eflin. There's also Carlos Carrasco sitting right there. He's a little hurt right now. I'm gonna go with a Zach Eflin. I think there's some upside there. I think it's a decent late round pick. I like Zach Eflin. I think it's a good pick. Yeah, I agree, Travis. I agree. It's like, just stop. Just stop. Yeah, I agree, Aiden. I think Milwaukee, to me, the big, oh, Bellinger rips one. That's going to be over his head. Oh, Bellinger slides in safe for a triple. Oh. How many seasons did he spend with the Brewers? Oh, no, yeah. The Braves were in Milwaukee. So I think Milwaukee would be a good. His numbers retired in Milwaukee. I feel like Milwaukee is going to be probably the most logical place. To me, you got to center it on Hank Aaron. You gotta use that All-Star game, kind of like how the 1999 All-Star game had Ted Williams, where they honored him. This All-Star game, the focus needs to be on Hank Aaron. So, yeah, Sean O'Connor. I always forget it was the Milwaukee Braves. I always forget about that. Hey, HMA, I wouldn't be surprised if they moved it to Texas. I wouldn't be surprised at all because they have 100% capacity. Bailey Smith, what's going on? Yeah, I mean, 6 no-hit innings. It's going to get overshadowed by that 7th inning, but, you know, good. It was a good outing overall. Bauer just lost it in the 7th inning. St. Louis could be fun. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if Texas gets it. They had the World Series there. They have 100% capacity. You're going to be able to sell tickets. It's simple as that. I think that would be hilarious if they move it to Texas. I'm going to tell you right now, if they move the All-Star game to Texas, it's all about the money at that point. It's all about the money. All about it. Here we go. I am getting towards the end. I am 6 more picks away from having this draft being done. Okay, so we're getting to... Okay, I need another outfielder. So, outfielder... Josh Donaldson. The guy scares the crap out of me with his health. Raimel Tapia. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I really could... I mean, I probably should have maybe gotten an outfielder a little earlier. I didn't realize I had one more outfield spot, but I mean, I got how many outfielder spots? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots. I need a utility player too. So, you know what? I'll go with Donaldson. Hopefully the guy can stay healthy. But if he stays healthy, that's going to be a nasty bat. So, Tyce Thompson, man, I'm sorry, man. I am sorry, man. That's a bummer. To not being able to go to the All-Star game now. It's ridiculous. HMA, I think it might be moved to Milwaukee just so Manfred can kind of make people think he's not trying to make more money. Ooh, hit that one pretty hard. Yeah, it's possible. Dodgers tack on another run. Rockies down by 5 now. So, I don't know. I don't know what Major League Baseball is doing here. I think to me, I don't know, man. I don't know. I got to do some more reading on it. I'm going to think, I don't know, man. I just keep thinking Texas, man. Just because all that money. I mean, you would make whatever money you would make in a normal year from an All-Star game, especially if after they've claimed how much money they're losing. I would not be surprised at all to see the Rangers get the All-Star game. I mean, yeah, like maybe you don't want to have that look. Here's the thing. Manfred has already basically done that. He's saying, well, just because of what Georgia did, passing their laws and blah 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 blah. We don't like the look of that, so we're gonna be moving our All-Star game. So it's like, dude, I don't know. So he's already saved some face. I will die laughing if he goes to Texas. Die laughing. Could that be his way out of getting it moved to Texas? Is that a bit of a conspiracy theory? If he ends up moving it to Texas, maybe he saw like, Atlanta's having all this stuff going on right now with their voting laws. Ooh, this could be our ticket out to try and get to Texas to try and get, make some money back. I'm telling you, don't be surprised. But Milwaukee as well, I could see that. Depends on what they're trying to do. It depends on what they're trying to do. Here we go. All right, so I need another outfielder. Austin Hayes is projected to have a pretty good year. Tapia is projected for more stolen bases. What did Tapia do last year? I feel like I'm pronouncing it wrong. Last year, he hit 321. Had 369 on base. How many stolen bases? He had 8 stolen bases. That's pretty good for 51 games. He was pretty... Alrighty, I'm making the pick. Oh, shoot. You know what? I'm going to go Tapia. I need could use a little more speed. And hey, he's only... How old is this guy now? He is 27. Hey, maybe he has a breakout year this year. Breakout year. His OPS has been in the 700s the last 3 years. His on base was the best of his career last year. Average was the best of his career last year. Not a lot of power, but I'm already getting a lot of power from other places. So I think a Tapia maybe could help balance out, like get a few stolen bases. And if it ends up being, whatever, he goes to the bench and maybe I can pick up someone on the waiver wire or in free agency to take over eventually. Tapia is a guy that I can just take out. So I'm okay with picking Tapia here. Like, sure, I could have gone with an Austin Hayes or maybe even a Benintendi. But I'm okay with going with a Tapia. He's going to give you some speed potential. Can anyone answer this in the chat for me? So are the Astros, are they doing full capacity for their games, for their home games? Because I know the Rangers are. Are the Astros doing the same thing? So the Astros are? Or no? So wait, Jacob Law and Lori said no, but Orioles is saying yes. Because the state of Texas is fully open. You just have to wear, private businesses have the option if they want to mandate a mask or not. All right, so I'm getting a little Astros at 50%. 50%. That's still a lot. My prediction's the Rangers. That's where I think the All-Star game is going to go. Is there any news on where it could go? Any news? MLB All-Star game. I'm just going to Google All-Star game Rangers. So there is no news on where it could go. Dallas Morning News wrote today that they are moving it, obviously. I want to know, where is it going to go? Some players actually today. Oh no, never mind. Never mind. It said here some Kemp had given some thoughts, but I thought that was Matt Kemp. No, that was Kemp, the politician. All right, I'm not seeing anything about where it could go. I'm going to put MLB All-Star Game, new location. CBS Sports did list some options. So, yeah, Milwaukee's the number one option. Dodgers. Yeah, they have Globe Life Field at number 3. That, to me, I don't know. With how much Major League Baseball was crying about money last year, that to me, if that's what they're trying to make some money back, then all right. I need another pitcher. I need one more pitcher, and then I'm going to fill out my bench. Here we go. So I'm going to go. I'm good with my relief pitchers. Chris Bassett's right there. Eduardo Rodriguez is right there. Savali's right there. Stroman, I feel like Stroman's going to pitch more than that. I feel like Stroman's going to have himself a pretty good year. I don't know. I'm going to go Stroman. I think that's going to be, he'll give you an ERA around 4. He'll give you a decent amount of strikeouts. I went with Stroman right there. So now I can just fill out my bench. So I got a few more picks. Probably a lot of people are on auto pick now. So, all right. All right. So, let's go all positions. David Peralta, I don't know. I'm worried about the health. He's never really quite there. Brandon Nimmo's right there. Amir Garrett's also sitting there, too. Brian Anderson's sitting right there. I'm going to go Brian Anderson. No, I want some guys that can move around. I don't mind Brian Anderson. Ryan McMahon, he's projected for 24 home runs. I think Ryan McMahon, I might be able to snag him with my next pick. I don't know. How many autos we got? 1, 2, 3. I'm hoping to get Ryan McMahon. That's a pick that I'm hoping to go with. You know, for here, I'm going to go Brian Anderson. I'll go with him. I think that would be a decent guy to have on the bench. Let's see. Who do I have right now? So, like, and then I got, like, a Dominic Smith who can move around, too. So, if I want to, I can plug in a Brian Anderson on some days. So, I'm okay with that. I'm hoping to get a Ryan McMahon. That's what I'm hoping to get. Because the guy can play all over the infield. He's projected for a good amount of home runs. So, Andres Gimenez, he can play other positions as well. But I'm not really a big fan of the bat. I'd be a fan of him on my team. Ty France is there too. I think Ty France could be a kind of like a breakout guy. Oh, there's a cat on the field. There is a cat on the field in Colorado. He is running around everywhere. There is a fluffy cat on the field. This cat doesn't know where to go. The cat's laying down. Oh, there's something wrong with this cat. This cat is panting. There's something wrong with that cat. When the cat is doing that, when a cat is panting like that, that means there's something going on. Oh, man, I'd be a little scared going after that cat. Wow, that's a pretty ballsy move. That's kind of wild to just grab a cat like that. Dude, cats are vicious, man. Wow, that girl just grabbed it. I bet that cat bit her. That cat was panting. The tongue was sticking out too. There was something going. I forget what the exact thing is. Let me look up what that means. Cat panting meaning. So, okay, so it could mean it's stressed, it's anxious. So yeah, I mean, obviously, if you're running into a stadium with thousands of people. According to Pet MD. Gotta love good old Pet MD. So yeah, it's stressed. But it also could be just an underlying medical issue as well. So cats only breathe hard with their mouths open when they are very stressed, extremely hot, or a disease is occurring. So a little worried about that cat. A little worried because there was something going on with that cat. All right, is Ryan McMahon still here? No, the last pick was Ryan McMahon. Dang, man. No pun intended. Ryan McMahon. Dang it, man. All right. So I got Mark Canha. Could be a decent outfielder to have on the bench. I'll go with Canha. I think it's fine. Good power bat. I'm all right with that. Mark Canha on my bench. Yeah, Ralph, I agree. I think that was a decent pick. He's the best available. Yeah, HMA, the cat looks sick. Well, Lori, that's not very nice. I hope you're not saying that to me, because that is not very nice. Yerman Mercedes, Rookie of the Year confirmed. That's final. Hey, you know, there's always an out-of-the-box kind of a pick with Rookie of the Year, or there's always someone that kind of comes out of nowhere. Yeah, Yarbrough would have, I looked at Yarbrough at one point. I feel like Yarbrough could be okay. I don't know. He just doesn't get a lot of innings. That's the only thing. Oh, they doubled him off. Wow. A line drive to Seager, and he threw to first and doubled him off. Wow. Tyce Thompson, yeah, man. They did a good job of getting that cat out of the field. All righty, here we go. We're on pick number 25 out of 26. All righty, here we go. You know, I do like Eliezer Hernandez. I think that guy is a pretty underrated pitcher. Guy's got a nasty changeup. If you haven't seen Eliezer Hernandez's changeup, go on the YouTubes right now. Look up Eliezer Hernandez. Look at that changeup. Carlos Santana's sitting right there. Jared Walsh is sitting right there. A lot of RBIs. I don't know. Bench guys, I try to get at least one fun pick. I got a couple position players. Let me see what pictures are out there. Like Eliezer Hernandez, like I said. I don't know. I just worry about kind of the innings. He's had some health issues. Christian Javier. FIP was really high last year. Drew Pomeranz, I think, is intriguing. Man. When is my next pick? I've got a while. I got 2 more picks. I only have 4 bench spots. I thought I had 5. I don't know. Pomeranz? Let's go. I got 10 seconds.
Quick, make your pick.
Man, they really, they like to yell at you here. Hunter Dozier is interesting. I'll go Pomeranz. That's another picture I can have. Yeah, I saw Boyd. But I don't know. Boyd is, I don't know. He's been so up and down. Looking at Boyd, I mean, the ERA has just been, ugh. I mean, he had a good start. He had a good start against the Indians, but that's a really weak Indians offense. The strikeouts have been great, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Matthew Boyd. If you need I think he's like a spot start kind of a guy. Taking a look at some scores right now. We have, we're watching the Dodgers and the Rockies right now. White Sox and Angels, they're in the 6th inning, and maybe I'll stay up and watch a couple of these games. Astros and A's, 5-2 Astros right now in the top of the 7th. I might switch to maybe the White Sox Angels here in a little bit. That's getting to near that end of the game. Angels making it kind of close, 7-6. So maybe I'll put the Angels on here in a little bit. We can hang out a little longer. Oh, Yarbrough pitched pretty good today. 5 2/3 innings. Let's go look at that game, actually. I'm actually pretty intrigued. Out of all the opening day or the opening series, I actually really like this series, the Marlins and the Rays. I think it's a pretty fun one. Well, the Rays off to a 2-0 start. So my prediction of the Rays getting a wild card is still looking pretty good. Long season, though. 160 more games. Look at that bullpen just going to work today for the Rays. Yarbrough had a really good start. Fairbanks got the hold. Rowe got a hold. I mean, Rowe actually did pretty bad. But they had Sheriff, Kittredge, Castillo getting the save. That's why I think this Rays bullpen, this is why I think they're going to be fine. Because you got a Diego Castillo back there still, you know? I think they're going to be fine. So I still like this Rays team. Yeah, 1911 Danny. I picked the Rays to get a wild card. And I have both the Blue Jays and the Red Sox missing the playoffs. Everyone's kind of going back and forth on Red Sox and Blue Jays. But no one's talking about the Rays. So I'm going to go with the Rays this year for a wild card. So I'll end all the bickering between the Blue Jays and the Red Sox. And I'll just go with the Rays. Yankees all day, says Uelvis and Tenza. Yankees, I got winning the division. I think the Yankees are going to make it all the way to the World Series, and I predicted the Yankees to win the World Series. So, Bailey Smith. I have every team in the East above 75 wins, and the Rays winning the division. Wow, Rays winning the division. Hey, I mean, it's possible. Here we go. I have my last pick. Who is my last pick going to be? Nathan Eovaldi, I don't think is a fantasy guy. Yarbrough, I mean, yeah, he had a good start today, but I'm going to, I don't know. Yarbrough, I mean, honestly, Yarbrough is going to get more of a responsibility this year being a starter. So that could be something. Dickerson, though, that's pretty interesting. Look at Garrett Hampson right there. 23 stolen bases he's projected for. Manuel Margot. Nah. I don't know. Let me go down the list here. Some other guys here. I feel like I can snag these guys off of free agency. So, you know what? I'll go with Ryan Yarbrough. I'll go with it. He's going to get more of a responsibility this year. And there's my team, everyone. There's my team. So as of right now, I like my team. I think my team is pretty solid. I got JT Realmuto, Jose Abreu, Brandon Lowe, Yoan Moncada, Dansby Swanson, Nick Madrigal, Dominic Smith, Ronald Acuna Jr., Bryce Harper, Mike Yastrzemski, Alex Verdugo, Raimel Tapia, Josh Donaldson, Lucas Giolito, Jack Flaherty, Jose Berrios, Aroldis Chapman, Ohtani, Karinchak, Will Smith, Zach Eflin, Marcus Stroman, Brian Anderson, Mark Canha, Drew Pomeranz, and Ryan Yarbrough. I actually really like this team. Here it is. I like this team a lot. I like this team. I feel like I think I had a decent draft. I like this team. I think I got pretty all-around good team here. I like it. I got some starting pitching. I got some thump with Acuna Jr. and Harper. Good all-around players. I'd say more of the thump is coming from a Jose Abreu with that power. Moncada's some upside. Brandon Lowe, decent all-around player. Realmuto, the best catcher in the game. I got some decent outfielders. Ohtani, I got a two-way player right there. Hopefully he stays healthy. Yeah, Jacob, I might eventually start doing some rebuilds with MLB The Show. Man, Lord Avocado, I couldn't go with an Eloy, man. He's gonna miss the whole season. Can't do that. Aaron Bummer would have been interesting, but I don't know. He's not really gonna get any saves. So, yeah, I like my team. I'm pretty happy with this team. Here we go. Going for another championship. Won my championship last year, or won my league last year. I'm hoping to win it again. Oh, Chester the Chicken Eater back from Godzilla vs. King Kong. I saw a really funny meme earlier. It was Godzilla. It was Godzilla and King Kong. King Kong was defending Godzilla, playing a game of one-on-one basketball. I thought that was really funny. And then the caption was, "I think I'm at the wrong movie." I thought it was funny. Lord Avocado. Hopefully Eloy Jimenez comes back sooner rather than later. Hopefully. Who is this guy? Sheffield, man. He's throwing 97. Jordan Sheffield's throwing gas right now. Seager's having himself a pretty good day here, man. 3 for 4. Have they hit any home runs today, the Dodgers? No home runs today. The Rockies were making it fun there, but that whole rally just completely ended. So, Rockies got one more chance here. Alrighty. So I think this game is pretty much going to be over. I'm going to move over to the Angels and the White Sox. We got the Padres doing some damage right now. Eric Hosmer got a home run. Blake Snell's looking pretty good. Yep, I am done with this Dodgers-Rockies game. The Rockies were making it fun, but I don't know. Go to MLB 66 to watch the game for free. Well, I already got MLB TV, so I might as well just do that. White Sox Angels. This is a fun one. Fun one. Oh, let's watch it. Do I want to watch it with the White Sox commentators or the Angels commentators? Vote in the chat. Who's going to be the commentators for the White Sox and Angels? Who do we got? White Sox or Angels commentators? So we got White Sox, Angels. It's 2-2. It's 2-2 right now. Oh, Tice Thompson breaks it up. Angels, 3-2 lead. Oh, is it 4-2? All right, Angels wins. I'm sorry, but the Angels won the vote. So, what is going on in this game right now? Who started today for the Angels? Keuchel started for the White Sox. Kopech's already pitched. Hey, good for Kopech. Angels. Heaney started, and he did terrible. God. Oh, this is the one thing with the Angels, man. The starting pitching. What is up with this Angels team, man? Yeah, Chris Rodriguez, how did he do last year? Only 22. Okay, so he's in the majors for the first time. So in the minors, not really great in the minors. 4.75 ERA. Good amount of strikeouts. 86 strikeouts over 77 innings. But he just walked a guy. Is that going to be it for Rodriguez? Is he getting pulled? Was that Madden running out there? Ah. Well, Rodriguez getting a standing O. I mean, he pitched a couple of good innings, 2 scoreless innings, but he gave up the walk right there. He struck out 3 guys, so good outing for Rodriguez. Here comes Myers. Mike Myers coming on. Or is it Mike Mayers? Sorry. Ooh, they just showed a walk-off from Bellinger, man. God, that Bellinger swing when it's right, man. Ugh, it's nasty. Gary Cohen is the best commentator in baseball. Changed my mind. He's the commentator for who again? Ooh, James Scott, Hendriks, Moncada, Anderson, Abreu, Robert. I got, out of those guys, I have Moncada and I have Abreu. I have Abreu and Moncada. I almost went with Hendriks. I decided to kind of wait another round or a couple rounds for a reliever. I ended up going with Chapman. James Scott, I think you're just coming in. But is there a way? So here's my team right over here. Let me see if I can get a better look at it. So, here we go. Alrighty, so here is. Can I look at my team? Oh, here we go. So, where's my team? All right, so here's my team. I just finished my draft, James Scott. So here's my draft, or here's my team. JT Realmuto, Jose Abreu, Brandon Lowe, Yoan Moncada, Dansby Swanson, Nick Madrigal. Oh, I got Nick Madrigal. He's another White Sox. I got Dominic Smith. Ronald Acuna Jr. was my number 1 pick. Bryce Harper. Is he my number 2 pick? Mike Yastrzemski. Alex Verdugo. Raimel Tapia. Donaldson. Hopefully he can overcome the hamstring. And then Brian Anderson. Mark Canha. Ohtani. And my pitching, I have Lucas Giolito. A lot of White Sox guys on my team. Flaherty, Berrios, Chapman, Ohtani, Karinchak, Will Smith, Zach Eflin, and Marcus Stroman. And then on the bench for pitching, Pomeranz and Yarbrough. So with Ohtani, so I guess you can only that's what I'm kind of surprised. You can't get stats from both his offense and his pitching. I mean, I would think that's pretty fair, right? If he's pitching and hitting on the same day. So, I do like Bob Uecker, Southsider. I do like Bob Uecker. I miss Jerry Remy and Don Orsillo, man. Jonathan Miller, looks like the Dodgers are about to win that game. Oh, did Mayers just get that strikeout right there? Oh, wow, struck out Moncada. Not a surprise right there. Moncada's going to get some strikeouts. That's one thing about Moncada I'm not a big fan of. Tends to strike out a little bit. Not a big fan of that. What is Bauer's ERA? So he gave up, was that 4 earned runs in 6 innings? So what is that, is that in the 5s? Robbie, what's a better travel ball name, Grand Slam or Line Drive? I mean, Grand Slam. Grand Slam. That's awesome. I mean, hey, Grand Salami. I'm all about it. Cards or Reds tomorrow for the win. I hate the Reds. Go Cardinals. Go Cardinals. I'm done with the Reds. Reds are going to lose every game this season. I'm not picking the Reds. I don't know. Do they have his stats updated? Mike Trout making the catch. So Bauer, 5.68 ERA. But look at the 10 strikeouts. I mean, Bauer did a lot better than the stat line showed. The guy had 6 no-hit innings. He wasn't really at a high pitch count either, so it's like, I understand keeping him in. but he definitely just lost it. You know, hey, they had a big run. They had a big cushion. It's like you might as well leave him in. There's no need to really go to your bullpen right away once he started giving up the runs, it's like, all right, you gotta get this guy out. But hey, 10 strike. It was a really good outing today for Bauer. Hey, he just slipped up in the 7th inning right there. Good outing. Who do I got winning the NBA championship? I have no idea. For last time I heard, the NBA ratings have just completely tanked. Like, is anyone even watching basketball? Is that I'm a Celtics fan, but the Celtics are just garbage. They haven't done anything. They're just terrible. There's like all these like 500 teams. It seems like the Nets are the team. You got that big three with Kyrie, James Harden, and Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant's hurt right now, isn't he? Western Conference. Look at the Lakers. They lost LeBron for a little while. Jazz, they're looking pretty good. Suns, look at the Suns. Clippers, I don't know. I'll probably go with the Nets. The Sixers, they just never do anything in the playoffs. I don't think my Celtics are going to do anything. My Celtics are a complete garbage team. I'm just done with the Celtics. So tired of it. They're always connected with all these rumors and whatever, and they never do anything. I don't know. This is a baseball channel last time I checked. What am I talking basketball for? Yeah, James Scott, I'm not a big fan of Correa. Am I a fan of Arenado? If he can stay healthy, I'm really interested to see what Arenado can do. Being away from Coors Field. Pretty interested in that. Thoughts on the Orioles-Red Sox game? Red Sox looked flat today. Red Sox just simply looked flat. There was not really a lot there. Devers, of course, again, not playing great defense today. Just making routine plays look hard. The Red Sox offense just looked flat. But hey, it's whatever. It's game 1. But John Means looked really good today for the Orioles. John Means. Look out for John Means. He was looking pretty good. If I were to go to that game, what was John Means' final stat line? Hey, Mountcastle had the decisive hit today. What is this? Alex Cora on... What is this? Alex Cora got his second chance. Oh, is he saying he's lucky? Okay, he said he was lucky to come back and manage. So the box score today. John Means, 7 innings, 1 hit ball today, 5 strikeouts. John Means today, his changeup was looking really good. The Red Sox had nothing for him. They had no answers for him. So... Arenado did good yesterday, 2 for 5, couple of singles. Yeah, that Cardinals offense was thumping. Will there be an MLB draft stream? Absolutely, Jacob Law. Absolutely. Going to do some mock drafts. Probably starting in maybe... When is the draft? What is the date for the draft? When is that? I'll tell you, Jack Leiter, man, he's looking good. I feel like Leiter, it's still going to be Kumar. I'd imagine Leiter is going to go 2 or 3. The Red Sox are not going to get Leiter. Pretty disappointed with that. July 11th. So I would probably say maybe like mid-June, I'll start doing some mock drafts. That'd be fun. But yeah, for my Red Sox today, they just looked flat. Kike Hernandez, right off the bat, he got a hit to start off the day, And then he got picked off at first base, and they only got one more hit the rest of the day from JD Martinez. So, you know, yeah, I mean, kind of, excited to see Sawamura today. Good inning from him. He looked pretty good. So Sawamura, if anyone hasn't seen, do they have any highlights? I'd imagine they had some highlights with him today. No highlights? He just debuted. Let me see if I can get some. Oh, wow. Yeah, Sawamura, the dude was throwing some gas. He hit almost 94 with his splitter today. So I just want to see some highlights, man. If I go to Twitter, there's probably some highlights on Twitter. Here we go. Oh, look at here. Look at Hirokazu Sawamura. Look at that splitter, huh? Look at that. This guy's nasty. Ugh. This guy was looking good, man. He was looking good. But alrighty, let's get this Angels White Sox game. Here's Ohtani. Ohtani's up. Can Ohtani tie this game against Michael Kopech? Good to see Michael Kopech pitching. Yeah, Goldschmidt had a good day. Goldschmidt had himself a good day. Who's going to win the Super Bowl? I got no idea. Godzilla vs. Kong on my TV. Jack Leiter, first overall. If he keeps pitching the way he's pitching, man, he's pitching good. He's pitching really good. Would like to see Ohtani maybe get a homer here. Ohtani's a big dude, man. How tall is Ohtani? Dude, 6'4", 210. He's a big guy. When he's up at the plate, he's just all over the place. Have a good night, Cooper Nelson, man. Have a good night. Yeah, James. I'm just reading that now. Yeah, dude. Melatonin, man. Whatever the one I took, good grief. Like, I tried it a couple of times. The dosage that it said was two of the gummies. I remember waking up the next day. I was groggy the entire day. That was awful. Like, just awful. Even just having like one, just groggy. Just didn't feel right. I'll have to try the Ollie. I know that brand. So I've had some other gummies. I think I just had like a multivitamin from them. Oh, Ohtani strikes out. Good stop there from Grandal, getting out of the dirt. Kopech looking pretty good. Kopech's looking great. 2 innings, 3 strikeouts, 26 pitches. Kopech is looking awesome. Oh, man. Leiter 9 Ks in 3 innings. Man. James Scott, which one did I use? I don't even remember. I threw it away. Don't even remember. Yeah, I have to try that out. It always takes me a little bit to wind down at night. So I'm just like, my ADD, man, just kicks in and it's like, man, I can't go to bed. I like how this stream is now just a tired Robbie looking at his phone and TV. Yeah, man. That's sounds like watching a baseball game. Same with Frazier. Why are most of the teams taking a day off on the second day? Didn't that happen a couple of years ago too? Didn't a lot of teams like kind of like that next day? It just felt like a couple of teams were off that next day. Tyce Thompson, Buster Posey, yep. Yeah, Gary Sanchez looked great yesterday, man. I knew it was funny because when Gary Sanchez was coming up, I was just saying, like, I'm not worried about the offense. I just want to see a little better defense. And as soon as I said that, I hit a home run on the first pitch. It's like, well, there's the offense I'm not worried about. The guy can hit for days. And he threw out a runner yesterday, so good for him. And that's what I've said before, too. Gary Sanchez can throw some guys out. Hopefully just the blocking, the framing is a little better. Gary Sanchez has all the potential. Definitely can go for 30, 35 home runs, maybe even 40. Yeah, I agree. Usually after opening day, things kind of settle down. The opening day stream yesterday, it got over 6,000 views. So it was a very busy stream yesterday. We had over about 100 people most of the time. Oh, Grandal flies out to center field. Trout is there. Here comes Adam Eaton. Admin 19, what's going on? Yeah, Aiden Cox. Yeah, last couple of years. I might try, during the weekends. What's the game on Fox this weekend? What is the game on Fox tomorrow? So we have Braves Phillies Sunday at 1. And then the night game, White Sox and Angels. It's at 8:30. Come on. Well, actually, no, Sunday I'm not even going to be here. So, because it's Easter. So I'm not going to be live on Sunday because I'm going to be driving a couple hours north on Sunday for Easter. So I'm not going to be back even by the time that starts. So is there any game on tomorrow? You got Braves Phillies at 4 on FS1. You got Dodgers Rockies. Maybe I'll watch Braves Phillies tomorrow at 4. But looking at Monday night. Oh, we got Rays Red Sox. Ooh. I don't know, Monday night. I might not be able to Monday night. Dang. I'd love to watch that. It's on ESPN too. I might not be able to, so I got stuff with work. Tuesday, we got Mets Phillies. Got Mets Phillies on Tuesday. I might watch that. That one might be good. That's at 7 o'clock. Jacob Law, man, thanks for coming out tonight. Thank you. Have a good night. But yeah, Tuesday I'm going to be live. Man, I'd love to watch the Red Sox Rays. I'm going to see if I can get to that. Definitely going to see if I can watch that. I might not be able to, though. I might not be able to go live. I might have to be doing some work that night. Dang. We're getting towards the end of the year, everyone, with the school year, so we got stuff coming up. So, what do we got here? Wednesday. Oh, that's during the day. Oh, look at YouTube. Don't forget, MLB Network's going to have some games, too. So next Saturday at 4, we got A's Astros on FS1. Is it just FS1 now? Or I thought Fox had a game. Where are the Fox games? None of these are saying Fox. Not until May. Huh. So is Fox not broadcasting any games until May 22nd? I see FS1 is. Aiden Cox, are you a fan of the Cardinals? No, my friend. I'm a big fan of the Red Sox. So, yeah. Well, hey, we got some decent games coming on in the next few weeks. So, we'll definitely be doing some watch-alongs. Tuesday, I'm probably going to be watching the Mets and, what was that, the Phillies? Yeah, I'll probably be watching that Tuesday night. That sounds pretty good. I wouldn't mind watching a Mets-Phillies game. That sounds pretty good. Am I going? No. Yeah, no. I would like to watch the Red Sox and Rays on ESPN. I'm pretty bummed out. I might not be able to. Second favorite team. Second favorite team. No, I got a soft spot for the Cubs. Just because of the whole curse thing. I was going to ask you if you're doing a Mets game. Yeah, I'll do Mets Phillies on Tuesday. That sounds pretty good if you ask me. I'm uneven with the table. I always hate when I'm like off center. Always hate that. Giraffe Neck Mark will be mad if the Mets lose to the Phillies. I feel like Giraffe Neck Mark gets mad if anything bad happens to the Phillies. I see what you're saying, HMA. Giraffe Neck Robbie. He should hey, might give me some views. The giraffe neck part might get into the algorithm a little more. Why would Mark get mad if anything goes bad for the Phillies? He's a Wait, didn't he say if something goes bad with the did I say Phillies? I meant to say if anything happens with the Mets, he gets mad. Oh, there's a base hit. Base hit for Yermin Mercedes. Wow, 4-hit night for Mercedes. Wow. Not a bad night. 4 for 4. I mean, I'm telling you, there's always a rookie of the year where, I mean, more often than not, where it's someone that no one's really picking. They're kind of going with the popular names. Could this guy be a rookie of the year candidate? Aiden, oh man, that'd be the biggest Giraffe Neck Mark meltdown ever. What's the capacity right now with the Angels? Was it like 10%, 15%? Double play or a force out. Nick Madrigal grounding out into a force. So who's coming up next for the Angels? They need some offense. Mike Trout, Rendon, and Upton. Not bad. Yeah, HMA, man. Cardinals offense is looking pretty good. Why do I have a tattoo? I like it. I just like, I don't know. I've always wanted to have a sleeve. Everything that's on my arm, it kind of like tells a story about who I am. I've always been intrigued about just having, kind of like just a sleeve like that, where it has a lot of meaning to me. Basically my sleeve, like everything that's in it, basically tells the story about me, honestly. I've always been intrigued about Celtic mythology. This is all Celtic. So I've always liked the artwork with it. I like the mythology. I like all the stories and whatnot. So I got a lot of Irish in my blood. So yeah, I've just always loved sleeves too. I've always wanted to have one arm for a sleeve. So yeah. It's just funny because I didn't mean to like hesitate when you asked that. I've just never actually been asked that before. It's just funny. Like I've gotten asked many times, like what do my tattoos mean? But I've never actually been asked like why do you have one? So it took me a second. That's a good question though. I was really disappointed. I wanted Bauer to have a good start. Yeah, Bauer kind of slipped up there at the end, but if you're a Dodgers fan, you got to be happy with that. Going to Colorado too, if your stuff starts to slip like that, I mean, Colorado, that's not a forgiving place. Nate Beast, we own the Dodgers and Braves, so whoever we play, the Cardinals automatically have confidence. Yeah, man. Hey, they always find a way to be a good team. They always find a way to just be a good team. So haven't been able to really get it done in the playoffs lately, though. Did I see that the Mets are building a Seaver statue? No, I didn't see that. Hey, good for them. Playing 3 or 4 World Series games in Denver would be horrible to watch. Hey, I watched that in 2007 with the Red Sox and the Rockies. Oh, Aiden, I would freak out if DeGrom got hurt. Hey, Trout gets walked. Oh, wow. Whoops. My screen was all the way down. Kopech is still on the mound. They still got Kopech out there. Are they going to take him out? There's a mound visit right now. But Trout drawing the walk. Go ahead run. Anthony Rendon at the plate. They're going to keep Kopech on the mound. It looks. Or are they keeping Kopech on the mound? Oh, I like pitching a lot more than offense. Joseph, I agree. When they are taking Kopech out. They are taking Kopech out. Man, I love me a good just pitching performance, man. Kurt Schilling, man. I still remember Game 6 against the Yankees back in the 2004 ALCS. Man, some of those Pedro starts, man, were just godlike. 17 strikeouts in Yankee Stadium. I love it because it's one man. You're just at the center of the universe when you're pitching. You're right there in the middle of the field. It's all on you. Man, I love just like a dominant pitching performance, man. Love it. I love it more when it's one of my guys. I love it more when it's someone on the Red Sox. So hopefully we can get a couple of good performances this year. The pitching's not looking too strong, but it's looking better. So I thought they actually pitched pretty good today, the Red Sox. Hey, Shohei, what's going on, my friend? I thought the Red Sox actually looked okay today. So, didn't pitch great, but I know it's the Orioles. But I'm telling you, the Orioles are a pesky team, man. Cole or DeGrom, who's better? I'm going DeGrom. DeGrom. I love Cole, don't get me wrong, but I love DeGrom. Jack and Adam Wainwright should be good this year. We got Dakota Hudson. Yeah, Dakota Hudson. Don't sleep on Dakota Hudson. Could be a good one. James Scott, if we look at both sides of the game, I value balance. I value depth. I do like depth. That is one thing. I love me some depth. I love guys that can step up, whether if it's guys on your major league team or just guys in the minor leagues. I love guys that can just come up and step up when someone goes down. I'm a big believer in that. I value an elite bullpen. I value contact. I value base running. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's why, the Dodgers, to me, on paper, they're just so good. They just got guys all over the place. They got guys who can just do different things. That's why I like the Mets lineup. I like the Mets lineup because they got a lot of variety in that lineup. They got guys that can hit for power, get some speed on base. I like that Mets lineup. So this White Sox lineup has just got all these different kinds of hitters. Going from a guy like a Jose Abreu with power and RBIs to a guy like Nick Madrigal who just gets tons of hits. So, Jonathan Williams, what's going on, my friend? How are we doing? We're watching some White Sox Angels right now, looking to see if the White Sox can hang on to this lead or if the Angels can come back and win this game at home. Nick, what's going on? How you doing? Oh, we're just having with Rendon. I just missed it. Oh, he popped out. Got Evan Marshall on the mound. One second, everyone. I just heard Ji-Man Choi is out for the Rays. What is going on with Ji-Man Choi? Yeah, the Mets always underperform, but I think the Mets will make it as the wild card. I went bold, Nick. I went with the division for the Mets. That's a bit of a bold one. A lot of home runs are hit on mistake pitches and walks come from pitchers missing zone. Definitely is true. Evan Marshall got that sinker going, but he's got a 3-0 count. Justin Upton, this is a guy where, hey, Justin Upton, can he get back to, that 25, 30 home run Justin Upton kind of guy? This would be a great spot for him right now. 3-0 count. Looks like he's oh, ground ball. Oh, bobbled it. Ah. Wow. He went after a 3-0 pitch. Went after it. Justin Upton, man. I feel like that's something where maybe you take it, especially against a sinker baller, where a sinker looks pretty good at first, and then all of a sudden it's not really all that good that it was looking, or not really all that. I don't know what I'm saying. It looked good, but then it just wasn't. That's how sinkers are. Yeah, I think Upton's gonna, I think Upton can have a good year. Albert Pujols. Oh, they're intentionally walking him. Really? Huh. Wow. Can't believe Albert Pujols just got, I mean, Albert Pujols, it's Albert Pujols, but it's not the same Albert Pujols. And he just got walked. Why did he get walked? I mean, I know it's Jose Iglesias coming up, but. Oh, Hendriks. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's get Hendriks on the mound. Oh, yeah, we got a pitching change right now. Liam Hendriks is coming on the mound. Iglesias hit really well last year. Chester the Chicken Eater. It's crazy how we're at a point where we're maybe asking, is Jose Iglesias a better hitter than Albert Pujols? Nah, I still think Pujols, man. Is this Hendriks' debut? Hey, let's just go for it. Jose Iglesias better than Pujols. Iglesias hit well last year. I like Iglesias a lot. All right, about 96 miles an hour on those first two pitches. Cardinals are a division series team at best unless they somehow play an easy team to start like the Brewers. Could be a fun series, Cardinals-Brewers. Oh, 97. Pumped up the velocity a little bit there. That'd be kind of hard for the Cardinals and the Brewers to run into each other. Because I don't think... Well, one of them is going to be a wild card, so that would mean the other one would have to have the best record overall. So to be the number 1, and they would play the number 4 or 5 in the division round. I think it's going to be kind of hard for the Cardinals to have a better record than, say, the Dodgers or the Padres or the Mets. So, good team, though, I think the Cardinals have. I have the Brewers winning that division. I just like that Brewers team. Cardinals are always underrated. Yeah, 2006, that team was probably the worst regular season team to win a World Series. Correct me if I'm wrong. Liam Hendriks has only thrown fastballs so far. Only thrown fastballs. ...2011, man, that was just a wacky year. I mean, it was really funny today. I was talking with a good friend of mine. Oh, he hits it to Oppo, but Luis Robert is there. You're not going to get by that speed. Luis Robert making a catch. Man, oh man. Jose Iglesias gave it a bit of a ride. Not quite there, though. The Angels will have 3 more chances. But yeah, 2011, man. 2011. The Rangers were in the World Series that year. It was 9 years ago. 10 years ago? Crazy, man, to think the Rangers were a really good team. 2010 and then 2011. Did they make it in 2010? Or is it 2012? Who was in the 2012 World Series? It was the Giants. Was it the Giants and the Rangers? Or did the Rangers make it in 2010? Or was that the 2010 World Series, Giants or Rangers? I know the Giants and the Rangers were in that mix those few years. Oh, 2012 was the Tigers. Thank you, Chester. And then 2010 was the Rangers. Jonathan India is going to be a sleeper. Yeah, India's got a good power potential. And got some thump coming up for the White Sox. Tim Anderson, Luis Robert, Jose Abreu. So am I getting points now for my fantasy team? Is it gonna count today? So, because I just did my draft, so are we not starting until next week? I'm guessing it's gonna... I would imagine it counts, right? Or is it starting next week? Matchups in this period do not count because your league's draft occurred after this period began. So it's going to start in week 2? Is it going to be starting after April 11th? No way. Travis, man, have yourself a good night. Yeah, James Scott, Jolly Olive, if you haven't seen his channel, he's got a great channel. Go look up Jolly Olive, but me and him were talking about a fantasy league, and I feel like that would be a great idea. Like Draftnik Mark, Foolish Baseball, Fuzzy. I think it'd be really fun. I think that would actually be something that, people on YouTube could pay attention to. Here's Raimel Iglesias. Oh, Tim Anderson. He gives it a ride. Tim Anderson. Oh, that's off the wall. Oh, that's out. Oh, I thought it was off the wall. Wow, Tim Anderson gives it a ride. I thought, did that like go above the line or something? Oh, brother. This Angels team, man. Can they pitch? Like, what's going on? Yeah, Joseph, I agree. Jolly Olivet's a very, very solid name. Oh, is it because it went above the yellow line? Yeah. Oh, I thought it was just off the wall. I'm not used to watching games here. Well, that's a tough start for Raimel Iglesias. Man. Here comes Jose Abreu. Hit a grand slam. Can we go take a look at that video? Hopefully we don't get copyrighted. Jose Abreu getting the grand slam. Hopefully we avoid the copyrights. But here we go. Jose Abreu here. Here was the grand slam earlier tonight. Ooh, Oppo shot. Oppo shot. Oof. Jose Abreu, man. Where did this one land? Oh, right into that guy's glove. Here's a slow-mo replay. Look at that barrel just connecting, man. Jose Abreu. The MVP keeps on hitting. So the Dodgers did close that out. Yoan Moncada, did he just get a base? Or no, that was Jose Abreu. And Yoan Moncada coming up. Raimel Iglesias, man. Already getting pulled. What in the world? Steve Cishek. God. Oh, man, these late night games, man. This is why I don't watch games late at night. I mean, I was already up anyway. So, you know, was doing the draft, and it's like, well, this game was it was in the 7th inning, so it's like, well, might as well just stay up for a little bit longer. Yeah, West Coast games, man, they are tough to watch here on the East Coast. It's almost 1 in the morning, man. Ugh. Especially when these pitching changes are happening, it's like, come on. Yeah, so we had that All-Star game being moved today. So CBS Sports had some new location options today. So taking a look. Yeah, Chester, dude. It's way past my bedtime. But again, looking at the options for new venue for the All-Star game, got Milwaukee. You got Dodger Stadium, where they just won the World Series, so I can understand that. My prediction, it's going to go to Globe Life Field. I mean, I don't know. If Rob Manfred's all about making that money, then he would have a full house in Arlington. Have a full house. And it's a new stadium too, so you can be promoting the new stadium. I don't know. Financially, I think it makes sense. Puerto Rico they have as an option. How about this for an outside the box idea? Well, they're not going to do this because of travel. They're just not going to do it. So that's done. Wrigley Field. The friendly confines, they're not going to do it because they're going to do... I feel like they're going to do Arlington. I think they're going to do Globe Life Field. I mean, I don't know. I just think that they're looking at this and they're thinking like, all right, well, this All-Star game could make us a lot of money. So, I don't know. Last time you did this for a playoff game, it messed you up for a week. Don't mess your sleep schedule up again. This game's going to be over soon. So, we'll be okay. Tomorrow's Saturday, so when I did that, that was during the work week. Like I had to wake up like literally 4 hours later. So tomorrow I can sleep in. So we're good. At this point, just play it in North Korea. Right, Jesse Burns? Ugh. Arlington hosts the World Series, then the All-Star game. Lucky them. I mean, honestly. Man. And for a team that's not even all that good. It's funny. Goldie was robbed of a home run because the ball landed on the line. Oh, man. Any good highlights today around baseball while we're... oh, shoot. I didn't want to click out of that. Let me go see. Any good highlights we can go take a look at? Oh, did he strike him out? Got the strikeout. Look at Billy Hamilton. Man, Yoan Moncada, he strikes out a lot, man. Strikes out a lot. That was a little low, though. A little low. But let's see. So we got Fernando Tatis Jr. today avoiding a tag. I mean, they're gonna promote this guy like there is no tomorrow, man. Hold on, I gotta watch out for the copyrights. What the heck even just happened here? Got to be careful on MLB.com because they'll slap that copyright claim on you. Oh, wow. He dodged that. That's a better angle. Oh, wow. Look at that. Pretty nifty, huh? Look at Fernando. Whoop. I always love those. I always love when a guy can avoid a tag. Dustin Pedroia was really good at doing that. Here was one from the Red Sox today. Rio Ruiz. I did not see this. I think I was in the bathroom or something. So Rafael Devers had a pop-up. And then Ruiz ran all the way out. Oh, yeah, I did see this. I did see that play. That's a long run, man. It's a long run with your back turned. Wow. Good play from him. But look at Billy Hamilton. Look at Billy Hamilton in this picture. This dude looks like he's straight out of Lord of the Rings. Are you kidding me? I'm pretty sure that's a gremlin. That is a gremlin from Lord of the Rings. Billy Hamilton is looking nuts. See you later, Brian, man. Have a good night. The best MLB clip today was the cat. I saw that. And let me actually Google that. I was actually watching that live. And that cat looked like it was ill. The cat's like literally like they're calling it all like cute and stuff. But this cat, there was something wrong with this cat. It was panting. Cats will only pant heavy like that when, I mean, obviously it was very stressed. But his tongue was sticking out. That's a sign from cats that like there's something going on. So it could have a condition going on. But it was definitely stressed out, that's for sure. So I mean, because people look and they're like, "Oh, he's smiling." Like, no, he was like kind of stressed out. So, but it's a cat in the field, so they're always going to be highlighting that. They're always like, people are so infatuated with animals on the field. I think it's always quite fun. Has there been a dog on the field? Has there ever been a dog on the field? I don't remember ever a dog being on the field. So 2013. Oh, people were walking their dogs? No, stop it. Dude, are you kidding me? I'm going to get hit with the copyright now. Why are there dogs right here? What are they doing? What is happening? Why was this going on? Did these dogs run onto the field? I don't understand. Solid comment here. The dogs just had to go. Doggone it. I like that. I mean, we have this video. Animals on the field. Hey, look, it's Garrett Cole on the Pirates. So, yeah, you always get like the squirrel. Oh, yeah, they had the bees. Oh, bees freak me out. Oh, they had a duck. Oh, that was a pigeon. There was a pigeon there. Oh, that's a gapper. That's a gapper for Yasmani Grandal. That's going to score another run. Here comes another run, and the White Sox have blown this open now. 10-6. Yasmani Grandal comes through. Chester, what are you saying? This may be cute and all, but the best animal moment is Randy Johnson. The bird was awesome. The bird. See you later, Aiden, man. Thanks for coming out. Yeah, Randy Johnson and the bird. Oh, poor bird, man. That bird exploded. That was whack. What is going on with my... this one is up to 2.1 million views. This is up to 4.3 million views. Randy Johnson, dude. This is whack. Okay, what is going on with YouTube right now? Like, everything is, like, freezing. That's nuts, man. That's just so nuts. Like, you don't even see the bird. You just, like, don't even see it. And then you just see just an explosion. They didn't even know what the heck happened. They had no idea. They were, like, looking for a pitch. Like, they crazy, man. Oh. Like, the catcher thought he was going to catch it. That is crazy. I think they probably thought the ball exploded. What is the top comment on this video? My plans for 2020. The next person to make a foul ball comment will have committed a cardinal sin. Not bad. This is what it looks like when doves die. Of all the pictures in history, this bird chose Randy Johnson and timed it perfectly. I'd say the bird committed suicide. That's 1 in a million. Even knocked all the feathers off. What are the chances out of all the airspace for that bird, it goes right into the pitch? That is just insane. That bird needs to take its base. I can just see that bird entering heaven like, what the hell happened? YouTube comments are so funny. I love YouTube comments, man. Oh, man. But on the mound, we got Alex Claudio. The Angels can't pitch. Oh, I'm tired of this Angels team, man. So tired of it. Yeah, Jonathan Williams, like, to me, I just go straight to the comments. The comments are so funny. Just, I love YouTube comments. Oh, man. I don't know about the Angels, man. I think they're done in this game. I might start wrapping this up, everyone. This is it's already 1 o'clock. I don't think the Angels are coming back in this game. They had their chance. They're done. I'm getting tired here, everyone. I'm falling asleep. This Angels team's driving me nuts. But, everyone, I'm going to get out of here. It has been a long day for me, and I am falling asleep over here. I would stay up, but I don't think the Angels are going to. I don't think they're going to win this. So, everyone, I'm going to get out of here. If the Angels win this game, if I wake up and the Angels won this game, I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna absolutely end it. But I don't think they're gonna win it. Everyone, I'm going to get out of here. I am exhausted. I'm, like, barely keeping my eyes open right now. But I might come on live tomorrow. There's a couple of games on tomorrow, so be on the lookout. So, everyone, have yourself a good night. I'm going to get some sleep. I'm exhausted. But thanks for coming out tonight. And, yeah, I will talk to you next time.